What's up, guys? Welcome to an all-new episode of Unwrapped. My name is Daria. Some of you may know me from my former life as Sonya Deville in the WWE, but now I'm Daria. And this
is her beautiful wife, Toni, which I want to point out. I said that earlier today when we were filming something else, and I was like, oh, I'm the beautiful wife, Toni. And I realize now when I say it, it sounds weird. It only works when you say it, but I'm so used to you being like, and this is my beautiful wife, Toni. So now I'm like, and I'm the beautiful wife, Toni. But
I think it's cute when you say it, but it sounds like you're saying it passive-aggressively, like I just call you my beautiful wife, Toni. Like, oh my God, I'm just her beautiful wife, Toni.
Yeah, well, I'm the sidekick, I'm the wife, I'm the, sometimes side piece, you never know.
What's up, girl?
No, I don't even know what I meant by that. Like, I don't even
Sometimes
know.
She does
I try to be funny, guys,
and that
but I'm
piece.
not. And I'm the side piece, I'm the big piece, I'm the small piece.
The big piece. Oh my God, that's so cute.
Yeah, well, sometimes you call me Big Mama.
I call you Big Mama, big energy.
Sometimes you call me too skinny.
Size.
So, like,
never call you too skinny. People are gonna think I'm body shaming you on here. What the fuck are you talking about? What the hell is...
I'm all the pieces of the puzzle. On the corners, on the edges.
I gotta fucking go.
On the inside. I don't know. Well, here we are.
On that note.
Here we are, another Thursday. I will say, well, I think I want to talk. I don't know what's
fucking talk then. God damn it, just talk.
I'm finally happy. I think it's the coffee. I don't know why. Last week we were away at the cabin, right? And I had a cup of coffee while we were playing a game of Catan, and I was drinking it. Do you remember I looked over at you? I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm drunk right now because I'm like happy. This is weird feeling, but sometimes it's that midday coffee. And it just takes the edge off, man.
Do you know the amount of energy I expend trying to make you happy?
I know, it sounds fucking terrible. I tell you to leave all the time. Guys, my new saying to Daria is just go. I don't know why you're still here. Like, I don't understand. I'm not going to leave because she's perfect, but you can fucking leave anytime.
I am not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I am not perfect. I'm far from perfect is what I was trying to say.
Pretty perfect in that see-through shirt. Just saying.
What's up, girl? You look like you're there with your little belly out. I see you.
I hate you so much.
I don't know why I just got a southern accent, but I was like, what's up, girl? I see you. Brett, how's that southern accent, bro? I say, what's up, what's up? He said it's on point. You know what I've realized? Like, you know how they say, like, in your 30s or maybe even 40s more so now, but you start to care less. You give less fucks.
My fucking hair is braided. My whole head, and I'm not even in the Bahamas. So, yes, I totally understand where you give less fucks.
That's valid. You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
I've said this before. I'll say it again.
You actually literally told me the opposite.
Never fucking said that. Reframe and tell the people what I actually said. You're starting shit today. Never fucking said that. Yes, I prefer her hair the way it normally is. But I do like this as a switch up. Same as you told me.
She only likes it now as a switch up, and this is the first time she's saying it. It's been 5 days.
Zip it.
Because everyone else says that they love it.
That's not true. I'm not easily influenced. I will say, when I wanted to cut my hair this short, bob, whatever you call it, Toni was like, I don't think I'm going to like that. And I was like, okay, well,
I don't think I ever said that.
Yo! Are you joking? When I was still in WWE, I was like, I want to chop my hair off. And you were like, and you and the kids both triple teamed me. And we're all like, you're going to cut your hair short? And I was like, bitch, I've had short hair my whole life till my 20s. My whole life growing up,
How did this conversation become about you?
Is she fucking with me? She just talked about herself for 10 minutes. We talked about her braids, and I casually segued. I'm talking to Brett, guys, because he's the only person with common sense in this room. And we segued to my hairstyle, of course, naturally, and that's me talking about myself.
You guys see what I have to deal with every day.
Am I being fucked with? Is this a joke?
So we were talking about not fucking caring.
90% of the time, I can't get you to say 2 words. Now, all of a sudden, we can only talk about you. Brett's laughing and shaking his head yes because
I want to talk about me, I want to talk about number one. No, not me, mine, what I think, what I like, what I know, what I want to see. I like talking about you most of the time.
It's not the words.
But some of the time,
usually,
I want to talk about me.
I like talking
about
you.
Well, it changes up when I stop singing it, then
but occasionally,
I want to talk about me.
Okay.
We were talking about how as you get older, you don't fucking care.
Yeah, like just give less fucks.
So tell me more about that.
Well, no,
what do you give less fucks about?
Well, pretty much everything. I've never really given much fucks about social media or what people say, so that's the same. But more like just everything across the board. I'm like, I just don't care. You can like me, you can hate me. I appreciate all of you, and just fucking live your life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care to get dressed up when I go out. Like when I want to look hot and I decide to look hot, it's because I want to look hot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's because I'm married too. You know, so I have no one to impress but you. And it's I just don't care. I don't care about a lot, and it's very freeing though. I say this in a very positive way, not in like a nothing matters kind of way.
Yeah.
Not in like a Debbie Downer, carry my blanket around, sulk kind of way.
Mm.
It very much in like a embracing the not caring kind of way.
No, I totally understand. I almost feel like I went from caring about the wrong things. Like it would take me 2 hours to get dressed and like put me in a bad mood because I couldn't find an outfit. And recently, actually, I don't even know if I told you this. I like had this feeling. I was like, you know what? I can wear whatever I fucking want.
You have said that
and
quite a few times.
All of a sudden, since then, I feel like my outfits are 10. Stop staring at.
I'm staring
my
at the fact
outfit.
that you undid the braids 5 times because you contemplated taking them out.
I didn't actually undo any of them though. I went to and then
You did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, baby, I didn't. That's just the way that they are.
Oh, okay.
You dunk them in hot water and then they, I don't know,
Right.
stop untangling. I don't
Continue.
know. It's called a dip.
Okay.
Not the same.
She said that. It's so weird.
Not the same kind of a dip you probably do, Brett, in the South.
She's talking about chewing tobacco. Is that a chewing tobacco hate speech?
All right. But anyway,
Not
my point
the dip
is
you're talking about.
not the dip. Kind of sounds like
You're
the
so,
tip.
like
Just the tip. I put my dick.
You actually are scaring me. It's like
Because you haven't seen me happy in a really long
But it's like
time.
the pendulum swinging from so high to so low is making me a little scared. There was no medium getting here. It was like I'm miserable to I'm having the best day of my life. Like I feel like you're on a carnival ride right now, and I don't know where. It frightens me a little bit.
What do you think?
Okay, we have a guest coming on the show later today. I don't know if I told you guys that. Sorry, he's really fun. It's a famous actor you may or may not know from some really famous shows. But before we get to him, I'm going to call our wedding planner that planned our wedding and ask her if she can do a divorce party for the same price.
But you're going to tell her we're getting divorced, right?
I'm going to say that and see if she asks.
Okay.
Sorry in advance if she talks shit on you because she fucking loves me.
I will kill her.
Yasmin, I'm so sorry. I'm about to get fucked up.
You know she's going to answer.
Hey. Yasmin?
Daria!
Hi. I miss you. I have a really random question for you.
I love your random questions.
Okay. So if I were to do a divorce party, could you do it for the same price that we did the wedding services?
What? Daria,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, like a divorce party. If I were to do that, would it be the same price as the wedding?
Yes, I would do it for you, but what happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Oh my god. We need to go out. What happened?
Yeah, we need to go out. We got to catch up.
Yes, like tomorrow.
Yeah. I just I don't know. I feel like it's a trend on TikTok right now to have divorce parties.
Oh my god, Daria, I'm so sorry. What the fuck?
I know it's okay.
I will. Yeah, I do divorce parties. Yes, I do.
They're
And I'll
popular
do
now,
whatever
right?
You need. Yes, they are. But okay.
Can we do the same
First of
flower
all-
arrangements?
Yes, we can. Daria, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
What happened? Did you, oh my god, Tony's calling me on the other line.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna pick up.
Yeah, fuck her.
What the fuck? What happened?
Fuck
You guys just invited me to your Christmas party. What could have happened?
No Christmas
She
party
cheat on
now.
you?
I'll tell you in person. It's crazy.
What the fuck?
Bitch, you're on our podcast.
I really hate you guys. I don't even want to be your friend.
Yasmin, you just denied my call.
It's not even April Fool's.
Oh my God. We do a prank phone call on our podcast every week, and this week it was
I don't like you.
Yasmin, I see whose side you're on.
She took no sides, actually, bitch.
She didn't answer my phone call.
Because I told her not to. I said, fuck that bitch.
No, I would, Toni, first of all, I would have called you after I hung up with Daria.
No,
But
fuck that
with
bitch.
Daria.
Oh my God. Yasmin, that's the greatest prank phone call we've ever done. I'm crying.
Like, I was so upset. I was like, what? Why?
I said, can we do the same flowers?
And she was
You know
like,
what?
yeah.
I swear to God, when you said the same flowers, that's when I was like, wait, is this a fucking joke? Because I know you didn't fucking care about those flowers.
I didn't give a fuck about those flowers. Didn't care then.
So I was like, wait, what?
Oh my God. When you said, no, we do divorce parties, I was like,
We do, actually. Wait, but like, I hate you both so much. I need you to know that.
I love you
We cannot
more.
be friends, and I don't want to hang out with you guys ever again.
You're obsessed with
Wait,
us.
are you
so
coming to the
stop it.
Christmas party? You
No,
didn't
I'm so
exactly
bad.
RSVP.
Oh.
I know, you're so right. It's because I can't make it.
You
Yasmin.
fucking bitch.
I know. I'm sorry. I was trying to make my this other event that I, committed to.
Yeah. Gotta
They're
go.
not changing it. I'm
All
sorry.
right, we're still live on our podcast, so we'll call you later.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
bye.
love you. Bye. This bitch goes, can we get the same flowers? Yeah, I guess. I said, fuck Toni.
Wait, I'm gonna send her that video.
Oh my God, that's the funniest thing ever. Okay.
Yasmin.
All right, let's do his intro real quick. He should be here. Okay, guys, I'm still dying inside, but we do have a guest on the show today, and without further ado, I'm gonna welcome him in. Without further ado, I'm gonna welcome. We're gonna fucking start over. I can't fucking talk. Fuck Brett. Okay, guys, that was ridiculous. But without further ado, we still have a guest coming on the. Shut the fuck up.
All right, guys, let's get to our guest for today. Today, we're so excited. We're sitting down with actor Jason Gray Stanford. You may have seen him in everything from film and TV to his unforgettable role on the hit TV show Monk. He's hilarious, talented, and has one of the most interesting journeys in the industry. So let's unwrap it all with Jason Gray.
Shh, we're filming.
You liked watching me eat blue balls.
I loved blue balls in your mouth. This has got wild and inappropriate, and it was not supposed to be. Without further ado, please help me in welcoming our guest, Jason Gray Stanford.
Hi, everybody.
Yay!
Hey, thank you for having me. Let me start out by saying
No,
that.
thank you
What
for
a
coming.
pleasure. We've already been talking off air a little bit,
Yeah.
and this is just going to go fantastic.
Yeah, well, you told a lot of stories, and I was like, these are iconic, and can you shut the fuck up and save it for the podcast?
Oh my God.
Save it.
Derek.
Yeah, that's right. And it's going to be dead air for an hour.
Well, now that we got that out of the way.
That's right.
No, you're so entertaining.
Thank you.
Been on. We were actually looking at your IMDb prior to you coming. Just wanted to, get a little brief. Of course, we know you from Monk.
Bone up on the resume.
But holy shit, you've done so much.
I know. When you look back at it, you're like, I was like, shit, man, I've been doing this for like 30 years.
So
That's
much.
insane.
How did you get into it?
I was a sports guy from like when I was young, and I wanted to play like tennis or basketball, and I played like all through school. And when I got into high school, like I was decent too, right? So, but I didn't grow. I was I'm like 165 pounds, 5'10", right? And like that, and to play ball, you got to be bigger. And I wanted to play tennis, and I came from Canada. I'm born and raised in Vancouver, Canada.
Right.
And their sports system at that time wasn't as, up to speed as everybody else too. So it was way harder to break in. But I literally took a drama class in high school and fell in love with it. It was just a rando thing. I think I didn't want to take like a language, which I completely should have taken. In retrospect, should have learned another language when I had the opportunity. Right? I should have learned French, but I didn't want to take French class, so I was like, I'm going to do drama.
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
There's cute girls in drama. Right, you know what I mean. I'm
Valid.
gonna, you know,
Calm it down, Tonto.
yeah, cute boys, cute girl, everybody cute in drama
Everyone's
class,
just
right?
cute,
Everybody
yeah.
cool. And they're weird, and I was like, I'm gonna go check that out, and I fell in love with it. I really did, and that was, I mean, it was that simple. And then I
feel
was
like
like, I'm into this.
It's simple as it is. Like that's never the story you hear, though. I feel like that is a unique path in its own. But it was just like I like drama.
We
and-
all have different stories, and most people have like a really cool one of how they fell in. But I literally took the class, and I was like, I like this, and somehow it came easy, or at least I thought that. I
Right.
was like, yeah, this is I got
can do
this.
this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and I always loved TV and movies, you know, and watching TV
Right.
and movies, and you know, and I thought for years that I was going to be a lawyer, and then I was like, I don't have to be a lawyer.
You wanna
I
play
can
a
just
lawyer.
do that. I just fake it.
That is
Right?
the most
Right.
relatable
Yeah,
thing.
right.
says
I don't
that
have to be a
all
doctor.
the
I don't have to go to
time.
school to be a doctor.
Well,
I'll just be one on TV,
100%,
Right?
and it's so much cooler.
and everyone will believe me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, so you go to drama class. You're like, wait a minute, I like this. Do you go home and you tell your mom and you're like,
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
me to auditions? Now,
No, I didn't even go do that. I went to school. I went to school. I finished high school. I went to theater school. I
Right.
went to university. I did that. I didn't even do, I mean, I guess nowadays you would think, like I got into it really late. I didn't start acting professionally until I was like 22 or 23 because, you know, people start as kids now or teens.
I was gonna say it's funny you said that's late. I'm like,
Yeah. You're like,
Gotta go.
tick, tick, tick. But yeah, so I mean, I felt I started late.
right.
But no, I did the whole thing. I thought if I'm going to do it, I'm going to get good at it, and I'm going to
Okay.
study it, and I want to, you know, learn my craft. And I was lucky enough to, you know, go to a great university, and my parents were like super cool and wonderfully supportive about it. But they were also like, and study some English lit. And you know
Have a
they
backup plan.
yeah they wanted me
Always.
to they were very proud that I went to university, you know, and did that and took that route, and then obviously, you know, theater school was great.
Right.
You know, a lot of brilliant stuff in theater school and a lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of garbage. But the great thing is even however 30 years later, I can still draw on things
That you
from that.
learned.
Or go like this. Oh yeah, that shit. Don't do that. Like it's almost the bad things, the worst experience are the ones you get the better education out of.
Fair.
Like good stuff. When things are going great, you've got no
Yeah,
problems.
I say
right?
that all the time.
When things
Yeah.
are shit, that's when you need to draw on experience and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So.
What was the first role that you got that you were like, I'm obsessed
Oh,
with this?
There's
always one.
Okay, so I started in Canada, right?
Yeah.
And it was just when things were starting to boom in Vancouver. And they were doing like 21 Jump Street with Johnny Depp.
Oh.
Right? And they were doing like all these
So
like
cool.
movies of the week, you know, like I've got an eating disorder and, you know, like
Yeah.
those type of movies, right? After school special stuff. And they were doing this show, this Canadian show, and it was called Neon Rider. And it was a bunch of bad kids who go out to like a ranch, and like the ranch hands like let them ride horses and do stuff and like whip them back into shape.
Okay.
And that was kind of like the big kind of rite of passage show that all they did. So I went and I auditioned for that and I didn't get it. But the director was like, guy, yeah, I love you. It's not this one. And then 2 weeks later, they just phoned and said, hey, we want you to come in and do one. And I just started. I mean, maybe it just started auditioning like a month ago. And this director remembered me and he called me and he said, hey, we want you to do one. And it turned out to be kind of like a ripoff of like Silence of the Lambs, but it was a young version. Like
Oh
he
my
was a
God.
high school kid who like went all psycho and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So it was like a really big deal. It happened to turn out to be like a big gig, right? And lots of other young actors wanted the job, but I was lucky enough, the lucky guy to get it, you know, because so many factors go into it. But they
Right.
just offered it to me. But that was the first one. And I literally was like, well, fuck, this is easy.
You like, I just booked my first
This
gig.
acting thing is easy.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
let them roll in. I'll sit here. You call me. I'll do acting. And then I got another job right away
Wow.
on a show called The Commish, like back to back. And I was like, and at that time I was going to go back east and do the Stratford Festival, do Shakespeare Festival.
Sure.
Right. And I auditioned for it and everything. And they called and they were like, oh, we'd love you to come back. And I was like, great, I want to do it. And they were like, but it conflicted with the doing TV. Right. And I saw the paycheck for TV. I was like, I'm making that much money to do this? I was like, sign me up.
Say
right.
yes.
And I turned the other one down. And, I mean, part of me regrets not going and doing Shakespeare on the stage when I was young. But I had this other opportunity, and I really loved doing television. And I got 2 jobs back to back, and then I didn't work for a year and a half. I mean, so that
Isn't that like so...
right? And I thought, I literally thought this is gonna be the easiest thing in the world, right? And then it was hard times.
Yeah. What'd you do?
And then I did a lot of voiceovers.
Oh.
I did voiceovers. I landed in the voice world.
I could hear it.
And it was like one of the greatest experiences that I ever had working with those people, because it's a lot of like off the cuff stuff. It's a lot of improv.
That's
and
fun.
you're basically, you don't have to wear makeup. You go in your baseball hat and your sweat and your hoodie.
Does voiceover work pay good?
Voice at that time, it paid phenomenal.
Really?
Yeah. At that time it did. And it like completely like supplemented acting, but it was acting just the same in a different way. And it was so I thoroughly enjoyed that. And then, you move along and you do some gigs and you get better known and you rise up the ladder, and and then you move to LA. That was the deal.
When did that happen?
I went to LA, I think I did a movie. Actually, I followed a girl down. She got successful, and we came down and we got an apartment in Beverly Hills on Gregory, which is no longer there, but like a little 1-bedroom that we sublet off another actress, like a soap actress.
Right.
And I did a movie called Mystery Alaska, which was a hockey movie.
Okay.
But it was written by David Kelly. It was directed by Jay Roach, who did Austin Powers, and it was huge at the time. So he was hot. It was Russell Crowe was in it. He just came off L.A. Confidential, and he was just going into The Insider. So it was the movie in between.
Right.
And then it was a bunch of dudes who played hockey, and like that's a Canadian kid's dream to be in a movie where you play hockey all day. But it had a great cast: Mary McCormick, Hank Azaria, really eclectic. And David Kelly was hot at the time as a writer. Right. So it was like all these, like the perfect storm of a movie to do. I think it tanked at the box office, but it was just brilliant to actually be a part of. And then, you hit it off with the guys who are doing that. And Russell and I hit it off amongst all the other group. There's a group of us who are still great friends, 30 years later.
Right.
And that was kind of my real impetus to come to Los Angeles. It was like, you got to get down there. And you got to start working down there and start auditioning. And then shortly after that, I did Beautiful Mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you got that just by auditioning?
I knew Russell because he was doing Beautiful Mind. But one of Russell's deals is like, I'll help you at the end when you get there. But I'm not helping you get there.
Get there on your own.
So yes, the answer is Jane Jenkins and Janet Hershenson, 2 of the best in the business. That's who you had to audition with, and so I did the rounds. Then had to fly to New York and meet Ron Howard in New York at Miramax, and sit in a room with all these other dudes and go in and do my thing. And and then I like to think that I brought myself to the precipice of getting the role, and then maybe my buddy called and said, "Hey, we're all playing friends. He's a friend." So anything that helps in this business.
How?
Go ahead. No.
How long after that was Monk?
Beautiful Mind was in 2000. I guess we did it in 2000 or 99 or 2000, somewhere around there. It came out in 2001. Monk was shortly after.
That's what I thought.
Monk
back to back.
Monk was shortly after. In between there was I was so lucky to do a miniseries for Sci-Fi Network, which had just come on the map at the time for Spielberg.
Wow.
And it was called Taken, and it was kind of the first of these like miniseries, like of its kind. Right. And it had like this stellar cast, like Dakota Fanning. She was like a little kid. And
Stop it.
And so I was a part of that. And then I kind of rolled right from that into, auditioned for other stuff. And then Monk came around.
Wow.
And it just kind of, obviously you do the pilot and you have no idea what's gonna.
And then your life changed.
And then, then everything changes.
And that's what they say, right? It just takes
And
one.
then everything changes, and all of a sudden you're on a TV. Just getting a show. That was my first TV series.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, whoa.
What a first.
This is crazy. Which is a well-known story now, but I auditioned for a completely different role. I went and auditioned in the pilot for the the mayor's right-hand man who turned out to be the bad guy. And I mean, I did bang an audition and I didn't get it. And I was like, fuck you guys, and stupid monk, this piece of shit. Right?
And then they called
and then
you
the
back.
director called me in. His name's Dean Pariseau, who I thank to this day. And he
Right.
said, hey, listen, there's another role in here. We don't know what we're going to do with it yet, but he's like kind of the sidekick to the main cop. And the main cop's Ted Levine. And you want to come? We want you to come in and read for it. And I was like, I was bummed that I didn't get the other part
Right.
because on paper, way bigger part, like it, right? And so I came in and read for it, and I got that role. And I went on set, worked with Ted, and then like a couple of days later, the Andy Breckman, the creator, and a couple of producers kind of came up, and they were like, "So you prepared to
Stay
be on a
on?
TV show if it gets picked up?" So I kind of it kind of fell in my lap
meant to
in
be.
a weird way, right? So it was really, really crazy. And then I mean, working with Toni and Ted and Ben
How
Schramm,
was it?
Schramm.
Working with
it's
Toni.
a pro, man.
Yeah.
Just absolute.
So good.
Just but talented too. Just like like as a young actor when you do that show, I mean, you're like you kind of hit the jackpot, right? A lovely guy, right? Like no assholes,
Nice
no
too.
egos,
That's hard, yeah.
right? Just there to work and
Yeah.
do good work. And I mean, even Toni was like, we were doing it and shooting the pilot, and he was like, I can't find the character. How do we find this? And we had Dean Pariseau, and Dean Pariseau directed Toni in Galaxy Quest,
Right.
which is legit one of the funniest comedies. It's a brilliant movie. If you haven't seen it,
No.
I highly recommend
Okay.
it. But they had a shorthand, so they knew each other, and the writing was good. The writing's good.
Right.
You're way ahead of the game.
Forget about it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's where it starts. If it ain't on the page, and I mean, we just all clicked. It's like one of those things. And then, the next year, the show was nominated for Golden Globe. Toni was nominated.
Insane.
I think he
Wow.
won an
Could you
Emmy that
imagine?
year. So, it's kind of like,
Surreal.
yeah, it is. And it's shit that doesn't happen twice,
In a lifetime.
It was
So
a really
this, I
perfect
feel like,
swim.
goes like a little bit. I mean, I have so many questions for you right now. And this is a little sidetracked from what we're talking about. But do you feel like when you put really good energy out there, good things just
Yeah, a positive
magnified
attitude
to
for
you?
everything is a must.
Yeah.
Like, because let's put it this way. There's so much negativity in the world, and it's so easy to go dark and either like, woe is me, or fuck everybody.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so easy to do that, right?
Much
Especially
easier.
now with like social media and all this shit. Like, it's all, people love to just take the piss out of everybody. Like, that's so basically it seems like that's what it's for, which but I think positive attitude is huge. I think it really is huge. Good karma, man.
Do right
You
by
put it out
people.
there, you be kind, and hopefully it comes around to you, right? And
I
then
feel
also,
like I feel it in your energy.
and when you
that's
work,
why,
and when
right?
you work and you do a show and you work with these guys, like, it's so, I find that it's so important. Like, yeah, there are shitty times, and where you feel crappy and the work doesn't go the way you want it to, and you don't like this guy, you don't like that guy, but you got to keep it together. You got to keep it together, and not lose it. I've been around. I've been on a lot of sets where ex actor just is an asshole, and you're just like, oh, come on.
This
man.
Well, you've been
So-
around
Like,
it too, and you're like, what are you even
But
complaining
that's right.
about?
What are you even complaining about? How lucky are we to
Yeah.
be doing this job? And how lucky are you to be doing this
100%.
job because you suck?
Well,
Because you're actually not talented. You
It's
know what I
not
mean?
real,
Because there are
yeah.
8 million talented people out there
Yeah.
who would die to do
be
this.
in that
They're
spot.
way more talented.
it's very confusing
Yeah.
to my brain. I come from the world of wrestling, WWE.
Yeah, I know. I'm a huge wrestling fan.
Really?
I am a
You watch
huge
wrestling?
I am a huge wrestling fan, and especially when I was younger. I'm
my
an
God.
old school,
Who's your-
die-hard wrestling
Give
fan.
us your Mount Rushmore,
My Mount Rushmore of wrestlers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, being Canadian, the
Yep.
British Bulldogs
of course.
are right up there.
Okay.
Legion of Doom, but I know them as the Road Warriors
Yes.
earlier, are right up there because I always loved tag teams. I love tag teams. I
Really?
loved Midnight Express.
That's rare.
I love the Freebirds.
Yeah.
But my Mount Rushmore is weird. Like Dusty Rhodes is
That's
on.
not weird.
Dusty Rhodes is on my
Dusty's
Mount
amazing.
Rushmore. I mean, bad guys. Terry Funk.
Yeah.
Terry Funk would be like one of my favorite heels.
Yeah.
Like without question.
So good.
Flair, just
Yeah.
because his longevity, and then it's like some of these new guys, like, I mean, like, I love what Cena did. Like, I just kind of like the way I don't know. I just like
Inspirational.
legacy.
such a
I
good-
just like his bit.
Yeah.
Like it, you know, he like kind of, you know, he's wearing the jorts. You know what I mean? Like really, right?
coolest.
Yeah, like pulling that off.
Yeah.
But that was like, I mean, that's great. I mean, obviously, I grew up in the Hulk Hogan's era,
Yeah.
like when he dominated.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love Sting. Like I love Scott Hall and Nash.
Oh, I love
like,
Scott
I mean,
Hall.
like Scott Hall. Like I mean, you know, love that Razor Ramon character.
So good.
Just like Scott Hall was dope.
Yeah.
Right. Like I liked all those, like
No,
that,
they're all great
those kind of guys.
answers.
But I love those. Like I mean, and as I said, I mean, like I grew up watching, you know, NWA and like Stampede Wrestling, which was
Yeah.
in Canada. Like it's Stu Hart's.
Of course.
You know, Bret Hart, obviously,
Yeah.
all the Hart boys.
Natty's one of
Yeah.
my good friends.
Oh my
yeah.
God, there you go.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that's crazy.
She's carrying the legacy and killing it.
Yeah,
still.
I mean, I love it. Yeah, I
She's
mean,
awesome.
those guys were our heroes kind of growing up because those were like
Right.
Canadian wrestlers who like made it.
Yeah.
Like big. Like Hart was huge. Bret Hart and Owen Hart, obviously, as well.
Yeah.
You know, but like they were huge.
But that's
right?
why I love wrestling, because what you just said,
Yeah.
like you related to them because you saw yourself in them.
Oh, yeah.
And if you watch the show now, like it's the same. Like anybody, doesn't matter who you are, what shape, size, color, gender,
Oh, yeah.
you can find someone to relate to.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
and I think wrestling has taken to such a like. It used to be that huge pomp and circumstance.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
used to be like the bigger the better, like and all that. And now it's like talk about the physicality and the athleticism
It's
that's
insane.
in it now. I mean, that those athletes rival any athlete.
It's
Like there used to be just like big
insane.
dudes
Yeah.
who like walked in the ring and
No, it's very different.
but it is like
Very
you know,
different
yeah.
now. The comparison I was going to make to Hollywood is that like in wrestling, although it's a multi-billion-dollar company in WWE, it's still a very humbling business. Like it's not like life is lavish. You know,
Right.
you're still kind of like grinding and doing the thing. So when I got on my first film set, I called my wife after and I said, "Babe, they're treating me like I'm like royalty."
She's like,
I got
They
a
made
lot of time
everyone-
between takes
no,
here. Yeah,
it's
right.
like,
Well,
and
she's
I was
like, they
no-
made people get out of the food line for me to get food.
Pretty
And I
much.
said,
first.
no, I put them back in. I said,
Yeah.
no. And they said, no, this is how we do it. Like, crew goes after. And I said, no, I feel uncomfortable. Please,
Yeah.
I will go at
And
the
by
end
the
of
way,
the
keep
line.
that attitude.
I will
right?
always.
keep that attitude because
No,
that's
I-
exactly, you know, and
don't
I
do
get
that
it. The actors,
shit.
they have a certain role to play there, and there are certain things that you have to do, and there's time. And
Right.
time is the thing. But on a film set, on a movie set, you know this,
No,
is like
no.
we're all the same. You know, if
Yes.
somebody doesn't do their job to the best of their ability, that movie goes the other way.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
we all got to collaborate together, and I'm like, I don't care where the best ideas come from. What makes the best scene? What makes the best shot?
Yeah.
What makes the best like acting between us? Right? If a grip has a great idea, I'm taking it.
100%.
I'm using it.
But I love that. And
the collaboration is huge.
Yes.
Right. But wrestling though, I mean, because you must be on the road.
52
right?
weeks a
Like
year.
like
That's why,
There-
by design, it's hard knocks because it's just, it's a grueling schedule. You're traveling
Yeah.
yourself. You get a rental car.
Like
you
there's
drive
never
yourself.
home. Like there's never, you know, home
No.
like a home base. Like even like sometimes you're acting, you're making a movie. Like you'll go to set. Like when I was doing Monk, we shot
Right.
at Paramount, like just over here.
That's so cool,
right?
by the
Like
way.
we were at Paramount.
Paramount lot,
drove
like-
myself to work. Drove myself home. Stopped at Starbucks. Got
How
a coffee.
weird.
Got a coffee on
It's
the
so
Do
way.
you feel
cool,
like you're
though.
living
Right?
a double life
You
a
know,
little bit?
It's funny because you get used to it.
Right.
Obviously, if you're on it that long, it
How long
becomes
was
like
it?
second. We went 8 seasons, so it's
Wow.
about 9 years really.
Yeah.
When all was said and done.
Right.
And we were also very lucky because there was talk that the network wanted to do more, but Toni and Andy Breckman and our powers that be were like, no, we want to
End
go
it.
out on top, man.
Smart.
And we got to actually end our show with an episode with like, so where everybody, like where it closes. I mean, trust me, I've been on them. Shows just get canceled and they're like, that's it. You're not coming to work tomorrow.
Right.
And then
Right?
you came back and did a movie years later.
Yeah, I know. We just I guess
years
2
ago.
years ago now.
Yeah.
We did a movie, and I mean, it was it was so much fun to
Was
do
it
it
cool
again.
to be back?
Yeah, it was great to be back with everybody again and do it one more time. And we knew it was coming for a bit before we did it, so it gave us our time to wrap our heads around it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, our biggest fear was like that we didn't want to suck and let anybody down, right? And could
I
we
get
do
that.
it? Could we do it?
Yeah.
You
Right.
built something so iconic.
And
Yeah.
it ended well. Like we, like
So
honestly, we
good.
ended like as far as those type of shows go.
Right.
Right. Like it ended well. It pleased everybody. It pleased us. You know, the ratings were great. All those little things, right?
You're like, am I gonna ruin
okay,
it?
yeah, are we gonna jump the shark here and shit the bed?
Right.
Right. And so we were really worried about that. And you know, we got
Killed
lucky. Lightning struck twice. You know, and like Toni got nominated. We got nominated for an Emmy.
Insane.
You know, the show did, and then Toni got nominated again. So I mean, all that stuff. So I don't know if we're risking it ever again.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
Leave it there.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. I mean, it was lovely to have that reunion and see everybody. We had a blast, but I think we put it to bed.
Now it's done.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you feel like you're like such a different person now from before you started filming to after in the professional world?
Oh my God!
Are you like
absolutely? I mean, just from a confidence standpoint, and the fact that I was able to work with so many talented actors and learn, like my learning, like I got to learn on the job, like which is
the best way.
boots on the ground experience.
Were you
That
still
was-
auditioning for other like movies and projects?
in our breaks? I would try and do a movie.
Okay.
Because I was like following, I was
that's
trying to
cool.
follow in the footsteps of like Ted and Toni. Like they had beautiful movie careers before. Like Ted Levine's movie, look him up on IMDb.
Yeah.
There ain't a guy he hasn't worked with. Scorsese, like I mean, just the top-notch directors and actors in the business, and is such a brilliant character actor, you know, right? Like and I mean, and like his portrayal of. Like Stoudemire was a big departure for him because he was always the heavy and the bad guy, the killer. I mean, that's Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
That's Ted Levine, right? So I mean,
Insane.
his range is brilliant, right?
So good.
But I got to learn. Yeah, I got to learn firsthand. You know, and Toni, because he's so well liked and so well respected in the business, both those guys are. The guest stars. I mean, we've got Stanley Tucci, Laurie Metcalf, Alfred Molina, John Turturro.
Everyone.
Right. I mean,
feel
like legit, everybody came through that door. So you just like
you got to
when
just
I
sit
wasn't
there
working, I'd just watch other people work.
Fair.
I'd just be like, who's working it? Is Laurie and Toni doing a scene? I'm just gonna sit down
here
and
and get my
like I
popcorn?
know I'm wrapped. I know. And I just sit and watch and learn. Right. So
That's
I got
so
very
cool.
lucky. But yeah, I mean, I did or tried to do movies in between. I mean, I
Right.
did Flags of Our Fathers with Eastwood, like in one where Monk changed their schedule around for me to do it so that I could do it because they understood how important it was for me to go and work with Clint
That's
on
like-
on a movie. And I mean, like he's an iconic director.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's it.
Insane.
There's nothing what else can you say?
No,
So
that's
if you
the
get
top of
an
the mountain.
opportunity and he chooses you to do something,
That's it.
You do it. Like I went in, like I was like to my producers on my, I was like, guys, you gotta let me go. You got please. And they were like, cool, man. We'll work. We'll make it work for you.
Well, we don't want to switch it up on you too much right
Yeah.
now because we're loving
Cool.
these stories. But we have a segment of the show called the Hotline Reverse.
I've heard about
where
this.
we might have a little prank phone call in mind for you.
Oh my God.
Being that you're an actor, this is extra exciting
Right,
for us
okay.
because we know you're
I
going to
am
commit to the bit.
so excited
Okay.
for this. I'm
Right.
ready.
Okay.
You need to call someone. We're not going to tell you who to call. You call whoever you want. Okay.
Really?
It's got to be a friend.
Okay.
Someone that you can count on. You're gonna say, dude,
Yeah.
I'm on the other line with the casting.
Yeah.
They're doing a live read.
Yeah.
I need you.
Oh my God, these people are gonna kill me though, because they're gonna be like, live read. I haven't worked in a year.
No, and this,
Yeah.
but all they have
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
is heavy breathing for 30 seconds. So you're gonna say, hold on, I'm gonna merge you in the call with the casting.
Oh my God.
I need you to breathe really dramatically, like for 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh, I think the problem here is who to call. Who to call?
It's got to be someone who you would think is a ride or die.
Who to
would
call?
fucking do this for you?
Who to call? Who to call? Who to call with them? Because there's a prank at the end of it, right? I don't want to hear the back end too much. Let me see. This could take up the whole segment. Me thinking about who to call.
No, it's
That I'm
okay.
not going to break their heart, or like when they're like, "So what do you mean? There's no fucking job?"
Well, it was never a job for them.
Yeah.
It's a job for you.
And why
You
do they
just
have
need-
to do heavy breathing?
Because you need someone to read the opposite lines of you.
Oh,
And the
I'm doing.
opposite lines is just
heavy breathing.
I'm doing.
You're
oh,
doing
I,
the read,
Oh,
but
I
there is
get
no
it.
read.
Oh,
You're
I
just gonna
get
make
it.
them heavy breathe for 30 seconds.
Oh, I get it.
So it's not
I
like
get
we're
it.
fucking with them.
Okay,
Well, we are,
I
but
get it. Like, oh, I'm just okay. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who this
doing a
can.
read with the casting director right now, and I
See.
forgot.
Let's
I
see
need
who's
to-
like
Yeah.
close. Let's see who's close on. Let's see who's close on this phone. Oh my God! Can I do my mom?
Yes.
Of course.
Oh my God!
Moms will always show up.
Oh my God!
She would never say no to you.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Let me try. I'm gonna try and do it.
Yeah, put her on speaker.
She might see right through me though.
Well,
I'm gonna see how good I. Let's see how good I am.
Actor.
Let's see how good I am. Let me just see if there's anybody else. Let me see. But
You can panic and be like, Mom, I need your help really quick. I'm on the other line with casting. I'll
yeah.
barge you in."
I'll just. I'll put it on speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to hear her breathing.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, I got to do this thing. That girl left for the audition thing, and I forgot to do one piece. I'm just gonna tape it, but I need you to do something. I need you to do like a. I'm gonna do my thing, and then I just need you to do like weird heavy breathing. Can you do that?
Okay.
Just can you? Can you? Okay, do it louder because I got to put it by the microphone. So hang on, but I gotta say, hang on, but I gotta say my line.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I gotta say my line,
Yeah.
and then do it all. Don't faint or give yourself a heart attack or anything though. But do it and do it for like maybe like 7 to 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll just say cut. Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna say my line because I'm just gonna go close to the mic. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you doing in here? Perfect. I love it. Oh my God, that's awesome. That's gonna work perfectly. Thank God you just saved my ass. Okay, I love you. I'll call you later.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
What a ride or die!
I fucking
Boom!
love your mom.
Oh, she was like, no questions asked. You
That's
need me
right.
to breathe heavy?
I will preface that by saying right now, if I said to my mom, "Mom, I'm in the Colombian jail," I would be out of the Colombian jail in 10
Shut
minutes.
up.
Yeah.
I love your mom.
That
My
was
mom's,
the
but you guys got to meet my mom. My
Oh
mom is
my
the
God.
shit. My mom
That was the
used
cutest
to.
thing ever.
She's older now, but she used to come down. My mom, my sister. You meet my sister too. You love them. My mom used to come down to L.A. all the time, and we used to drink at a bar called Red Rock on the Sunset Strip. It's
Okay.
State Social House now, but this is back, I don't know, years ago now. But my mom used to come down. Was like the den mother to all these like drunks. Right at this,
Shut
and they
up.
all the girls loved it. They were like, "I broke up with Johnny." She'd be like, "Come on over here, baby. Have a drink. We'll talk about it." My mom was literally like, when we'd stay to this place till like 3, 4 in the morning.
I'm
And my
obsessed
mom
with
would
her.
sit there with us all.
Oh my
It was
God.
crazy,
But
and
like-
she used to come down all the time for all the holidays and stuff like that. It was
Only
great.
a mother would do that.
No, honestly,
a mother.
and she does it for my sister too, right? Like,
Oh.
for
Was your
both.
sister an actor?
No,
actor
my
too?
sister teaches special ed. My sister
Okay.
has a real awesome,
Amazing.
admirable job compared to my fluttering around the world doing acting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's
That's
legit,
amazing.
man. Yeah, my sister's legit. Yeah, she's special ed teacher. Works with mostly autistic children.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah,
What a
but my
treat.
mom's the shit.
That
Yeah.
was the cutest
What a
thing
badass.
ever.
That was the cutest thing ever.
Yeah.
I just can't get over your mom. What a fucking trooper.
She was doing it before I even said the bit,
Yeah,
right?
she said,
it's almost
"I
like she
got
knew.
this."
Oh, heavy breathing, got it.
Yeah. You must have called her before for an audition
Yeah.
because
Oh
she,
my
like,
God! The truth is, I have said 8 million times. If I had time today, probably because Brian made me put one on. I had to lay something down before I got here.
Was
If I
it
had
for-
time,
Did I
yeah,
hear you say?
yeah,
I just
yeah,
read for it last
yeah,
night.
yeah. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Same. I hope it's the same one. That'd be cool.
No. What? You're-
Same app. It would be great.
Oh,
if
yeah.
It was the same show, like same
Yes, yeah,
show. But literally, like I will like call her and be like, "Hey, you got to look at this. Watch this. Do you like this? Does that look real? Does this look? Do I look legit doing it?"
Is she
like
give
she's
good
like,
feedback?
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like
my
obviously
God.
she's my biggest fan, but at the same time she'll be like, "No, she's
Not
like,
good.
No,
That's amazing.
she's like, you look pasty." You know, like total, like legit.
okay.
Yeah.
Look
pasty.
Yeah,
Put
she's
your
the,
powder on?
she's the best. Yeah, no, she's the best.
We
I
love your
I love
mom.
that she did that. That's
Shout
so
out.
cool.
What's her first name?
Donna.
Donna, we
Donna.
love you. If you're watching or
Yeah.
listening, we love you.
Yeah, well, she'll listen to this.
What a
I'm not
ride
going
or
to say,
die.
and I'm not saying anything now until this
No, it's so
comes
much better.
out and it airs, and I'll say, Ma, you got to go listen to this podcast.
It's so much better.
You made a cameo with your heavy
Yeah,
breathing.
and I'm just going to let her wait, and she's going to go, what the fuck?
What the hell did you do to me?
Yeah.
That is incredible. So I saw on your Instagram, I did a little stalking, not
Hmm.
gonna lie. You're very into fitness.
Yeah, I am.
Correct?
I am.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's your fitness? Yeah.
I'm
tell us.
a dude. I'm a dude who had a heart transplant. Number one.
Yeah.
Holy
So,
shit.
I didn't even know you could have a heart transplant.
yeah, it's crazy.
What is that?
A heart
I mean,
transplant is a new heart.
that's
I
a
know,
that's a whole
but, like-
podcast in itself, to be honest with you. But the short story of it
Yeah.
is with me, I started feeling shitty in somewhere around 2000, end of 2017, 2018. When I was diagnosed, they didn't know why this happened to me.
Wait, how old were you?
I was, God, my 40s.
Okay.
Wow.
Mine is called idiopathic dilated cardiomyopathy. The idiopathic part means we don't know. We don't know why this happened to you. When you think of heart transplants or heart attacks or heart failure, you think of smoking, drink too much, obese, bad diet, classic things like that, right?
None of the above were true.
The classic symptoms are like
Right.
pain in your chest, trouble exercising, you can't breathe, and I had none of that, right? And all of a sudden, my heart just kind of started getting weaker and weaker and weaker.
But you knew or you didn't know?
I did know.
What'd you feel?
I basically was working out at the gym one time, and I was just like, fuck, I'm slow today. That's what I thought. And I basically was like, oh, I was out partying the other night, and then I've been burning the candle at both ends. I just got back from Sundance, right? And I was like, I'm tired. I'm just going to take a couple of days off. And then it like kind of, I was like, no, man, I was just on the treadmill, and I'm sucking. Like I'm like sucking air here. This isn't working. But I
Right.
didn't feel any bad. Like once I stopped, I didn't feel bad at all. Right. And then I was up working on a show back in Vancouver, and I woke up one night and I was like, something's not right. Something is I just know, my body knew.
But it wasn't like pain.
It wasn't pain. And then I called my doctor, and he said, go to the set doctor. And I went to the set doctor, and the set doctor did like some tests, and he said, dude, you have an arrhythmia
Okay.
in your heart. You need to go over to the emergency room at the hospital, which happened to be across the street.
But that's just irregular heartbeat,
yeah,
right?
irregular heartbeat, right?
Okay.
And people can live with that, right? And he said, but you need to go and check it out because you're not aware of it. And I was like, no, I have no idea. Never felt it before.
Right.
No idea. And he said, go over there. And I went over there, and they did some tests, and they came back and they said, you were in heart failure. Your ejection fraction, which is the pumping power of your heart, is only at a third of what it should be. And I was like, what?
In your
I literally
40s.
was denial. I was like, you're crazy. You're crazy, man.
Wait, so this is, you're filming a movie, you're
I
filming.
just had finished. I just had wrapped.
You
I was
go to
about
the
to
set
fly home.
doctor.
And I went to set doctor, and the set doctor sends me to another doctor. And I'm
Right.
like, what's going on? I just said I didn't feel right.
You
I
didn't
thought I had the
say
flu.
like, let me wait till I get home to go to the doctor?
No, because they said
'Cause
go.
they
Oh, they
said
said
go.
go now.
The
They
guy
said
the
go.
guy said, you have an arrhythmia and you're not aware of it.
That's
Like
scary.
it could have just happened to you. I want you to go and go to the emergency
Thank
room.
God.
Absolutely. Lucky. And I went to the emergency room, and they checked me out, and then they went, no, you've got heart failure. You have fluid around your lungs, fluid around your heart, and your ejection fraction's down, and we're keeping you. So they kept me for 7 days up there, did a bunch of tests, couldn't figure out why it happened. Then I came back down to the States, went to a cardiologist at Cedars, and they were like, yeah, your heart's not pumping right, not working right. You know, your arteries are clean, everything. You got a great diet, you work out all the time.
Right.
And with medication and, checkups. And, my diet was already tight. I was right. Keeping that regime, I was able to manage it pretty much for like a year, or a year and a half. Everything was fine. And in the heart pumping world, you can absolutely
Stay living
go
like that?
do everything on a third, right? Heart's different.
So you were
right?
able to like run on a
Yeah,
treadmill?
yeah, you can still run on a treadmill. You could do all that stuff. You
Hiking.
still exercise, hike. Yep, absolutely,
okay.
right? And everyone's different. It's individual. I will say that everybody. It's so individual. Health is individual as a thing, right? But then all of a sudden, I just
Took a
got
turn?
bad, and every month it was worse and worse and worse and
What
worse.
did you feel?
I mean, that's when I got classic symptoms. Couldn't breathe. I could barely walk my dogs around the block. Couldn't walk upstairs.
Oh my God.
Was starting to like collect fluid, like because your heart's not pumping blood enough, and your kidneys are getting shitty, and your kidneys start to fail, and your liver starts to fail. Then I was just in and out of the hospital all the time, and they were getting me back on my feet. They were doing a hell of a job getting me back on my feet. So then I'd be good for a couple of months, but then I'd get sick again, and then finally they were like,
You need
listen, brother, you're gonna need a heart transplant. And then the next thing I knew, I needed it way sooner than anybody thought, right? And then and at that point, you're just there, and all of this happened in the middle of the pandemic, right? For me, it literally happened in the middle of the pandemic. So like, your family can't come and visit you at
Right.
the hospital. Like everybody's in masks. No one knows what this COVID thing is. right? Everybody's trying to figure it out. So, but in a weird way, it was like, liberating is not the best word, but it was because that's it. That's it. The world was shut down. I could only had to focus on that. Only had to focus on this. Wrap your head around this. And once again, I mean, thank my lucky stars, someone was looking out for me. When I was getting bad, guy knocks on my door and he says, "Hey, we got a heart. Heart just came in
And
for you."
is that normal?
And it's
I
a
was
great
gonna
match.
say,
It's not normal.
no.
You usually got to wait.
You have to wait.
Usually
like, a
got to
long
wait
time, right?
and usually don't get a great match, like a perfect match. This doctor came in and he said, "Dude, we got a match. This 90% match for you, genetic wise, and all the things that have to match, blood type, and all the things that go with it."
Right.
You know, I'm obviously I'm keeping this as short as I can.
No,
so many
yeah,
more
of
details.
course, of
Forgive me,
course.
everybody out in podcast world, that I don't
No.
go into heavy detail about it. But and then after that, the guy did the do. And then it's long recovery, obviously.
What does that look like?
I mean, it took me a year. My goal was to get back to working out. That was my big goal because you never know what happens, right? And you got to worry about getting an infection. And, and the first month is very precarious. That's kind of when you die. And then the first year, like you gotta get past that first year.
Is it a big success rate with heart transplants?
It's
such a large organ.
There's a success rate. There's a success rate for the actual transplantation, but then after that, it's how long you last. So that varies, and that's with all organ transplants too. But the heart is definitely up there. Heart's
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, the heart's definitely up there. And as I say, I have been so very, very lucky. I'm so very grateful that I was able to make basically a full recovery with. I have zero limitations. My limitation is that I have to take an anti-rejection medication so my body doesn't attack the heart, and that is just par for the course for anybody who has an organ transplant.
Oh my
That's just the name of the game, and hopefully in a few years they'll figure that out. But that's the drawback, and you have obviously I won't go into it, but there are drawbacks to taking that medication too in the long run and stuff. One of them is more prone to getting cancers. So
I was
we
going
talked
to
about
say,
it earlier.
because your body now can't
Right.
attack
It-
anything
it-
else,
it-
right?
It has a lower immune system than everybody else. So you have to be a little more cognizant of infections and they say big crowds and all that stuff. But at the same time, you live your life. You've been given a second shot at life.
You better
want to
live
live it. Take full
Yeah.
advantage of it. Don't just shut yourself inside.
Holy
because of
crap.
that.
And what
But-
year was this?
2020, I had my heart transplant.
Oh
So it's
my
5 years. And I was
God.
just saying off mic that I just had my 5-year anniversary in November, just at the end of the
I
month.
think I just saw it on your Instagram.
Yeah, I
You
just
made
had
a
my
post
5.
about it.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And, clean bill of health. Everything's looking good. So, I'm hoping for another 5 right
God
now.
bless.
So I'm very, very, very lucky. I mean, I did the transplant Olympics. Won
You
a
did?
gold medal in the
Shut up.
in cycling in the transplant Olympics.
Oh my God,
the
that's so
American
cool.
Transplant Games. I wasn't able to do the World Transplant Games because I was working, but
Good reason.
But
Good
I'm
reason.
glad I didn't because the speed of some of those dudes, I was like, fuck, I don't even think I'd make top 5.
Stop.
These guys, I
It was
literally,
meant to be.
I thought I was the shit. And then I saw these guys and a couple of heart transplant guys along with other transplant guys. I mean, they do triathlons. I mean, these guys.
I give those people so much
Absolutely,
credit. I can't
absolutely. It's a
even imagine
different
doing
world. I mean,
triathlon.
it's a blessing, honestly. Now
Right.
since it's done. I mean, I see the world very differently now.
I was just going to ask, do
Like
you?
gratitude and
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And kindness and all that stuff. And I mean, yeah, I really do. I have a greater empathy for things. I have a greater, without question, just a greater appreciation for
Yeah.
everything that's out there. I have a way better tolerance for shit. You know what I mean? Letting
Nothing
things slide
matters
off
that
my back.
much.
That's
Yeah,
right.
like, what's
That it's
the-
not that,
not that
you can let it
serious.
go, right? You can let it go. And
I
I
love
also
that.
realize how important your health is. That's for everybody. I mean, and also too, we never think it's going to be us.
Yeah.
Never.
We never think, and especially when we're young, we think we're invincible, right?
Always.
We think we can do anything, but your health is so
Give us a couple
important.
tidbits.
Like what from your health
Do you
have
go
you made
by?
better since this? Because it sounds like you're already.
Well,
so
I was
healthy,
already very fit, but I also learned in the oddest way, like slow down. Rome wasn't built in a day. You don't have to be the fastest or the best at it, or you go at your pace. That's what I really learned. Go at your speed.
I like
you know,
that.
go at your speed, and it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Life is a marathon. That's, I mean, with work, well, I'm sure you've heard
100%.
that. In work, it's a marathon, man.
Always.
It's a long run. You don't want to get there and burn out.
Yeah.
You want to take your time, and you want to get there, and then you want to last.
Yeah.
That's what the key is, longevity, right? And that's
100%.
what that's my takeaway is I'm in it for the long run now.
I love
Right.
that.
You know, so that's what I would say to that. But yeah, I was always healthy, and I still am. I was at the gym like early this morning because I knew I had to go to the doctor to do all this
Right.
stuff, throw something on tape, blah blah blah. So I
all
was
the
like, I got to go
things.
get in. I got to do something, right?
Gotta get it
and
in.
also too, like for me, that the gym is my therapy. That's
Me
my
too.
that's my psychiatrist, right? Going to the gym. That's my my quiet spot. My put the ear pods in.
Same.
Just do your thing, right?
It's the best.
You know, and I love being fit. I feel good, right? Feel good. You look good. Feel good. You look good.
That's it.
Right.
Talking about health and fitness, are you allowed to eat sour candy?
Yeah, I'm allowed to eat sour.
Did you hear about sour
I've
candy?
heard about it,
You
but
may
it's
have
got to
heard
be
a
sour
rumor.
though. Like, is it dope?
No, it's like disgusting.
Yeah, then
sour.
bring it on.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Bring it.
So,
The premise of
The
this?
premise
Yeah,
of the
okay.
sour candy challenge is different for everybody. We
Oh,
made
okay.
this one specifically for you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's called Take or Tart. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you a series of concepts for movies
Yeah.
that you could be in.
Oh, that I could be like I could like act in.
You could get cast in.
Okay.
If it's a take, meaning you would do the movie,
Yeah.
you don't have to eat a sour candy.
Okay.
If you reject the movie,
Yeah.
it's a tart, and you got to put a sour
And I
candy
gotta
in your
put a
mouth.
sour candy, okay.
So you're actually going to get this cauldron back
Oh,
because
wow.
you might need more than one.
Oh, okay.
So
is this
you
like
can hold that?
This feels like it's gonna last. This particular sour feels like it's gonna last
And
forever.
you're gonna
So
end
it
up
could-
with multiple
with
in
like
your mouth.
17 sour.
Chipmunk
Oh, wow.
style is-
Okay.
that's what we
wow,
strive for here.
I like this.
Okay.
Okay. I like this. Is
So-
good.
And I think do you have a garbage can next to you?
I
think
do.
We brought it over.
Oh, is that like the spit
You
can?
can
well,
get
when you're all done, you can spit them out. You don't
Okay,
have to.
That's right. You don't actually have
suck
to
them till they're gone.
Yeah.
So it's like a jawbreaker sour candy.
Yeah, just
in
suck on
essence.
it.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. All
Are
right,
you
let's do
ready?
it. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
So wait, so take is I want to do the movie.
Yeah. Take is like I
and
would
what's
do
the
that.
other one?
Tart is
Tart is
I'm
to
gonna
eat the
eat
sour
the tart.
candy.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and be honest too, because I could just
You
say
have to
take
be-
to everything, right?
No, we saw you as an honest guy. That's why we picked
Yeah,
this
okay.
for you. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Jason Gray Stanford, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. A Hallmark Christmas movie where you play all 12 reindeer.
Gotta think of your career here.
Think of your career.
Yeah. Well, you see, now in the oddest way, I want to take that because I'm like, wow, I could lay different characters down.
Fair.
I could absolutely play. I could do like an Eddie Murphy Nutty Professor.
Yes.
Like Eddie Murphy Coming to America
Okay.
spin on these. And so like I would actually take that.
I'll take that.
I would actually take that
Okay.
because I would legit love to do that. You know, like do like Rudolph's like this guy, and then I would absolutely make one of them from Jersey.
That'd be amazing.
Wait, which one?
Which
Donner, right?
Donner.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's from Jersey.
Right? Why
Okay.
not?
He's got long black hair.
Yeah.
When he
Yeah.
puts his
Dreads.
when he puts his
Right.
first ball in, you're putting yours in.
Yeah,
too. I'm
okay.
gonna warn you. Okay. A horror film where you're murdered by a Roomba.
Okay, yeah, no, that one's going. I'm going in with the
Put it in
sour
your
time.
mouth.
Sour time. Oh, that's good sour. That's pretty sour.
Okay. All right. A rom-com where your
Fuck.
love interest is a ghost only you can see.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one. A biopic.
You know, I feel like you're saving me on that one.
Everyone would be harsh.
Whoa.
A biopic of a man who invented socks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, you can
okay.
go somewhere with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like I feel like that's Academy Award shit right there. Right?
Yes.
Isn't that like Chalamet just doing the ping pong movie
Oh my
right
God.
now?
Yes. Honestly, that's true. Okay. Play a detective who solves crimes by sniffing things.
Yeah, Tate, you guys are giving me great shit. I did Monk for crying out loud.
That's
I'm
fair.
like, yeah.
That's fair. Act in a horror
That
film.
that's a good concept.
You could take these. I'll give you a copy.
That one's a good, like a detective who solves it. But
Just give me a couple points on the back end, okay? Hey,
It's like the new Dexter.
That smells off.
Yeah.
That smells off.
it's like Scooby-Doo meets
Yep.
Dexter. Okay. Act in a horror film where you sneeze every time you appear.
No, I'm not doing that one.
Take a ball.
No.
Okay.
See, I'm ditching all the ones that are thin plot.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I get it.
This is good. They're good
Once
inside.
you chew it, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
All right,
that
here goes.
beginning part fucking sucks, huh?
You're the top of this.
Ah! Give
Uh-oh.
me chills just thinking about it. Play a 13-year-old version of yourself with
With no makeup.
with no voice change.
Yeah.
Like, just as is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Once again, Oscar material. Once again, that's like big.
And be the villain in a kid's movie who's terrified of kids.
Yeah.
That's actually a funny concept. ChatGPT.
By the way, call Jason Gray Stanford. He'll do anything.
That is what we just learned today, folks.
Right. That's the takeaway.
Imagine, do a drama with zero dialogue, only intense eye contact.
Yeah.
By the way,
What I've learned about you is he like lives for this stuff. He wants to be the greatest actor there ever was. He's like
where it's a movie where it's just eye contact, no
not memorizing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, sign me up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I'm with
just
you.
look, I'm doing it now. Fucking act 1.
I don't know. How
I'm not an actor. I don't know what to do about
That's it. You don't have to do anything. Just look, because
You're
you with no
being-
dialogue.
You're being very tough with these balls.
Yeah, he is.
He's been around a sour ball before.
I told you that I like sour candy, and it's like hot sauce and sour candy. I am that
Sign
guy.
me up.
I'm like, you got it hotter. Let's go a little hotter.
You're that guy.
Yeah.
That fucking guy.
But I do love sour candy. When you get the ones in the pack, they're like, ooh, it's really sour, and it's not. I'm that guy who's like, come on.
No, this lived up to it, huh?
This is
Oh, it's no joke.
This is like this second one. This second one's no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, we got to see if we can get one more.
All right,
man.
let's try to get him one more time. Be a wizard whose spells only work when you dance.
No, that's it. I'm eating that deep once again. Shitty scripts are out.
You.
The shitty scripts are out. No.
Gotta go. There's no legs on that
I'm not
one.
doing that one.
Okay.
I don't see a
Host-
future in that one.
Last one. Are you ready?
Okay.
Host a reality show entirely in a pirate voice.
Fuck yeah. Backyard.
Fucker! Jump off the bloody
That's
platform.
right. That's right over there, you.
Is he Irish? The pirate's Irish?
Could be.
That is so good. I'm so sorry. I have to end on this
Gar.
note. Jason Gray Stanford, thank you so much for joining us on Unwrapped. Please tell the people what you have coming up, where they can find you next, or any words of inspiration
Oh my
you want to
God.
give them
What do I have coming up?
that you can tell us about.
I got a little stint on 911 TV show.
Oh,
coming up.
yeah.
I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it.
Oh, well, too fucking late.
But I just did, which is super great because I've always wanted to work with Angela Bassett, and that's exactly what happened.
Yay!
Amazing.
Like my whole career.
Manifestation.
Yeah, spit him out,
spit him
spit him
out. Let him go. Okay. You're a trooper.
I've always wanted to work with Angela Bassett, and I got the call to do this show, and it was like literally me and Angela Bassett. And I was like,
That's amazing.
absolutely.
Say less. Manifestation.
Yeah, it was so cool. Like I've always admired her as an actress. She's like the shit.
So cool. So good.
So I'm doing that, which is cool. And then just hitting the bricks, man.
Hitting the bricks.
Yeah, hitting the bricks. The holidays are coming up.
We're gonna link all
Holiday
your stuff
season for
below.
me coming up.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll link all your socials below because I think everyone's gonna find this conversation very
Oh, yes,
entertaining, and you're
yes.
very charming and
Thank
amazing
you.
and
Oh my
talented.
God, thank you. You guys are equally as charming, equally as
No,
talented,
thank you.
We
and make
appreciate
it
you.
real easy to be on a podcast.
Well, thank you.
Oh,
we
thank
just
you.
love shooting the shit, you know.
Yeah, I tell you, that's
Getting
the best
crazy.
part. When
It's
it
a-
works, when it works, it works.
It works. It
Can you
works.
imagine? Have you guys had like guests that come on and are like just like kind of dead fish? Have you had it?
Fish.
We have, yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You
just
know
are
what
like,
it is? We have some guests that come on whose interests aren't exactly the same
They
as
don't
ours.
align?
Sure.
They don't align. Yeah.
Well, you know, I like to I like self-deprecating humor. I
Sure.
like to not take ourselves too seriously. I like to talk
Yeah, I think
about.
we're good. We're good with all that. I
We
think
hit
here.
it immediately.
Yeah.
And so when I like bust people's balls
Yeah.
and they just like
They don't
deadpan
get
me,
it. Oh,
I'm like, ooh, okay, this is gonna be
yeah.
hard.
It's gonna be a long day. It's
But
gonna be a
we-
long
Gonna be a
hour.
long hour.
We do love everybody. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Unwrapped. We'll see you next week. As always, I'm Daria.
And I'm Toni. We'll see you guys next Thursday for an all-new episode of Unwrapped.